welcome to our weekly how-to video. My name is Lori McNorton, Floral Design Coordinator for Florist Review and Super Floral, and I want to share with you a beautiful fall, well, somewhat fall, but an elegant fall arrangement. So last night I went over to our local produce that's right across the street from me, and he grows pumpkins. It's Insane Paine Produce, and he has wonderful pumpkins and gourds and all this beautiful fall things. So he was kind enough to give me a couple white pumpkins and some little gourds, white gourd pumpkins, and so I thought I'm going to incorporate that into the design today. And then along with that, we have BloomKonnect that had sent in some beautiful hydrangeas, these antique hydrangeas, which have got lavenders and blues and burgundies, and these lavender roses, ocean song. So I just put it all together, and so we're going to do more of an elegant centerpiece with the pumpkin instead of our traditional orange. So let's get started. So of course I have the pumpkin, and I just cut out the top, and instead of finding a liner, I just took a baggie and wrapped that around a piece of my floral foam, and I just stuck that in the pumpkin, and we're going to hide. We're going to make a mess, but we're going to hide. We're going to hide the baggie a little bit. We're not going to even see it by the end of the design. So I also went walking through the garden last night, and I have this beautiful beautyberry that's purples. So we're really going into the purples and the lavenders and the greens, and so I think this is going to be gorgeous, honestly. Have some purple kale. So, all right, we'll quit talking about all that and let's get designing. So also, I have hostas that I picked. The hostas are beautiful right now. They're starting to bloom, and I almost brought in a couple blooms from the hosta that was purple, but I thought we had enough for this little pumpkin. All right, so let's add our kale, which definitely brings in that autumn look. I had this coleus, which has that really deep aubergine kind of almost burgundy purple look. I'm going to add a little piece of that. I'm just kind of picking and choosing little pieces. Okay, let's get going with this hydrangea. This is huge, and it's got these pieces that we can just cut off. We're going to tuck in. And these dry beautifully, so once the arrangement is expired, pull out the hydrangeas, stick them in a little vase. Anyway, that's what I do. I cannot throw it away. Okay, I'm going to turn this. Stick that one right up on the top there. Try to keep my mess cleaned as I go. All right, let's add some beautiful roses. And this would be a beautiful centerpiece, you know, for, say, a bride that wants the fall wedding but doesn't necessarily want all the oranges and golds. Actually, this is one of my favorites. Love these colors. It's funny how flowers always bring back memories. Lavender brings back the memories of my grandma. She loved lavender, lilacs. It's one of the reasons I'm in this business is because of the love of flowers that my grandmothers had, both of them. All right, so I just did a few clusters of the roses. then let's add just some small pieces of fern. Well, let's make a mess. Don't need a lot of greenery, but this kind of gives it that airy look. Then, like I said, I have these beautiful beautyberries that are purple. They're perfect for this. I'm going to turn this my direction for just a moment so I can see what I'm doing in front. Got to kind of reach in there to make sure we get into the foam. A couple of these, I'm going to pull some of the foliage off so that we can really see the berries. I'm going to tuck that in on top. I love the white pumpkins. I've decided this year I'm going to put green and white pumpkins on my front porch and display those just for something a little different. I got one more, we might as well use it up. All right, let's see here. Be tricky. Okay. Don't want to hide the hydrangea. Love the kale. I have one more rose, so let's put that right down here in front. You're not going to be able to see this one. It. And I'm going to add one more piece of my hostas. Ooh, pretty. Okay, so there's the centerpiece part. Now let me clear this off. I was just trying to make it look more like a setting, so I have this beautiful, rich-looking purple velvet. So I thought, why don't we add this? Because sometimes I like for you to see how the completely finished product centerpiece looks. So we're going to add this. Add our centerpiece. And then I have a few little mercury. Whoops, I probably should have done this on this side, Ralph. Sorry. And I'm going to take a couple little pieces of my hydrangea. I've got a little bit of water in each one. Set those around, but on top of those, I'm just going to include a pumpkin that'll just set on top there. Oops. One more. then just a few more little added votives with candles in them. Okay, and there we have a beautiful centerpiece. Thank you for tuning in this week. Be sure to join us next week. I'll be happy to see you then. Have a great day.